Hey everybody, welcome into SimWorld Gaming. It's been a while since I've actually recorded myself on a video. I hope everybody's doing really well. Got a bit of time on my hands. I thought I've not done any fishing for a while. The catch carping course. Thought it'd be quite cool just to have about an hour or so just chilling out. See what we can catch. It's been a while, like I say. I hope everybody's doing well, enjoying the channel. Took a bit of a break out from streaming, seeing as it was taking up so much of my time and effort. And yeah, we've got a lot of sport, as you can see on the channel now, which is pretty cool. I do love sports games. And of course, fishing being a sport, we could do a little bit of fishing on here. Why not, indeed? So let's just set up a little bit of a fishing trip. Like I say, it's been a long time since I've been on here, so I might need to remind myself of a few things. Let's just decide where we need to go. Could do a little bit of carp fishing on the linear fisheries at Oxley's. Got Loch Mickle, Jezioro, Bestii. That is one of my favourite ones, that one actually. We could do a bit of pike fishing in there, really. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Tackle box. Pike. It's always good fun going pike fishing. We'll do a dynamic sky. And we'll do... what about a morning? You never know. Sunset. Yeah, actually, let's do a sunset. Okay, we're all good. Let's get into it. Do you like a bit of pike fishing on here? Gosh, it's been a long time. Right, let's start in this bottom corner. I always like to start in this bottom corner here, because we've got the islands opposite and it's good to cast out to the island. So I can't even remember what is in my pike tackle box. So let's have a look. Oh, check out the graphics on this again. Always reminds me how cool this looks. Oh, we've got a dead bait. Oh, awesome. 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 Oh, the sun. Got my sunglasses on. Right, let's find my spot. So, I think we're just going to go down here. Right, let's just choose this peg. Oh, I know about claiming a peg. I know. Right, I'm going to cast this out, and we're just going to see. So, oh, hang on. Actually, let me just have a look and show you what I've got. What we've got. Right, so we've got on here. Oh, we've got the Nash Black Ops on. Rod 1, 2 and 3. On Rod 1 we've got the Nash Black Ops. There you go. And then we've got the Bait Shack Pro Reel. We've got Ridge Monkey, which is a £30 braid, which is pretty cool. We've got the Drifter Pike Float, and we've got a Deadbait Roach. Oh, we've also got a Smelt Head, which is interesting, and a Mackerel. But we'll go with the Roach for now, because that's always been quite favourable in here. I'm kind of hoping that we're going to get into some big pike on here, so yeah, it should be good. Right, so that's what we've got on. So right, let's just do a cast. It's been that long since I've been on here, it's reminding me how to cast now, so it's quite funny this. Right, let's do a cast right out. There we go. Let's bring that down to 22. Awesome. Right, now all we need to do is just wait. Could have cast that out a little bit further, really. So we just got to have a little bit of patience. I've got a drink next to me here. Let's just see how we go with this. It can take a little bit of time. Sometimes what I like to do is just nudge the rod a little bit, so just like that, just to float, just nudge it. Attract a fish in. Oh, it's good to be back fishing. It's been such a long time. Blimey, Riley. I'd like to do more fishing videos on here. Fishing is what I started really YouTube channel off doing. Really, it seemed to be quite popular back in the day. Of course, this game's never really been updated, has it? Really, they brought out Bassmaster, which seems to have taken over everything. Obviously, trying to tap into that American audience. I'd like to see more British focused fishing from Dovetail. That would be great. Would have been good if this game had been supported a bit more. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're in right away. I couldn't remember how to strike then. So I always leave it on 22 the reel, and then I just increase it as I need to. So this is going to be a good pike, this. Let's see what we got. It's taking line 61 yards. Let's put a bit of pressure on. We have got 30-pound brake constraint. Oh, it's going to be fun, this. Just play the fish. God, 92, 93, 95. Oh my god, it's taking yardage. Right, let's just try and get some back on the reel. I don't want it going round the island. We've just got to play the fish. Look at that, son. Get back on the reel. There we go. It's nice and easy. Just watch that strain. This is going to be a good fish. So this is on the deadbait roach. I think I got this on a separate DLC for this game actually, which is the Predators DLC, I think it's called. 100 yards, right, we're gaining on it, That was a good run initially. Whoa, control's gone mad. Crikey, what a fish to start with, blimey Riley. So I'm just trying to cover as many sports as I can on the channel. It taps into lots of different audiences. That was the strategy around it, really. I've not done any fishing, like I say, for a long time, so I thought, why not? Let's get some fishing on the go. Whoa, don't lose it, don't lose it. It's got to take a time. Play the fish. Just adjusting that strain on the reel. 30-pound line, so hopefully we can play the fish in. God, hopefully we land this one. This will be a great fish to start with. I have got this for the PS5, but I just thought I'd throw this out on the PC version you're watching here. And we're running it on a 4070 Ti, by the way, just so you know the specs of the graphics card. Oh, listen to that line, the tension, oh my god. Let's get it in, 66. Well, it's not tiring quite yet. Just trying to get it close. Oh. Come on, in you come. Are we going to see this fish? I am assuming it's a pike. Gotta be. God, what an epic battle this is. My god. Come on, in you come. 30. Ooh, hook strain. It's not got another run on, is it? Try to find that balance. constantly adjusting. It's coming in. We might do it, folks. When it gets close, I hope it doesn't do another run. Come on. Epic battle. Not even seen it yet. Oh, it's a big pike. Lovely. Epic battle, folks. Epic battle. Look at that pike. Oh, what a fish. What a fish. £36 to start with. Isn't that amazing? Amazing, amazing. I'll tell you what. Screen grab. We've got to get a screen grab. Right. Screen grab done. That can be the cover. Look at that. There you go. That was caught on the Roach dead bait, which I'm sure is part of a Predator DLC that you can download. I think Predator's Pack, I think it's called. You check it out on Steam anyway, you'll find it. You buy that and you can get the dead baits, and then you can catch pike like that basically. Just grabbing a drink. £36. Look at that. What a fish. What a fish. Right, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Let's just nudge it over a little bit. Try a little bit further out. Bring that back down to 22, just in case a fish takes it. And then pressing the right trigger, you can zoom in on the float a little bit. And you just have to have a little bit of patience. So we are fishing this at sunset, as you know. It's always interesting that on the left hand side where it says float set at 0.9 feet. I don't know, and I've never done this, and I'm not sure if I can do it or not. I don't know if I can adjust that. I don't know. Maybe someone will tell me. Drop me a note in the comments. Oh, I've got a fish rising in front of the float. Epic. What an epic start. Of course, what's good to do in this would be to fish some tournaments. So that just brings in a little bit more of the sport element to the game. So that's something that I'm definitely going to be looking more at. I used to enjoy the tournaments on Fishing SimWorld. Some classic bass tournaments in the past. But this is just leisure fishing. So what I'm just going to do is just nudge the float a little bit. Whether it does anything or not, I'm not sure. In real life, that's definitely what we would be doing in real life. You also notice that I'm fishing with one rod. I don't have 3 rods set out. There's something about just fishing with one rod that I really like. Of course, it enables me to be a little bit more mobile, so I can just walk around the lake a little bit. One thing I've never done is actually fished it on the opposite side. That would be pretty cool to do. Yeah, not done that before. Yeah, that could be the only pike that we catch in this session. I've got no idea, but it's the luck of the draw, isn't it? Graphics look bloody awesome on the PC, I gotta say. Trees, I do love the trees in this. You know, the pine trees and whatnot. Are they pine trees? I don't know what they are. Pine trees, conifer trees. And that water effect is just awesome, isn't it? So cool. Alright, let's just do a little nudge. There we go. Just take our time. I was so impressed with that. First cast, first pike in a long time, and it turned out to be a 36 pounder. So what we can do is we can fish this spot for a little while, and we can just walk round where that tree is on the opposite side. We can walk round the lake, do a few casts round, see what we catch. I think that's quite a good tactic. I need to upgrade my line. Like I say, I've only got £30 line on here. Oh, got a fish near the float. £30 line on here, so we can upgrade that. Oh, there we go. Just gave it a second or two to take the float. Don't strike right away. Just give it a second or two. Awesome, we're into another one. Not sure this is as big. It might be. Taking line. Just let it run. There we go. I do love this Nash rod. I have actually got, I think it's this rod I've got actually. I've got a Nash rod downstairs in all my fishing gear. Brilliant carbon rod. Don't think this one's as big as the first catch. But again, just using that roach dead bait. One of my favourite lakes this for pike fishing. Hey. Just caught a little glimpse of it then. Love the lighting. Just spin the rod round the other way. Yeah, another lean pike. We're in no rush. Nice and easy. I love the light glinting off the reel. Got another little bit of a run. Keep that rod high. I wish they'd modelled the hands better in this game, innit? I don't know who was responsible for who's modelling hands at Dovetail Games, but it's a pretty poor job, innit? Jesus. Here we go. Let's just bring it round. Just trying to just bring it in. There we go. He's in. Look at that clunker. A little bit lighter in colour. 25 pounder. 25 pounder. There you go. Let's get a bit of a view on that one. So again, just caught on that roach dead bait. So this is one of my favourite spots. So in this bottom right hand corner of Bestii, in between these two islands here. So we're just gonna take a little bit of a walk around. There's a little bit of a run. God, it's so funny. I'm just trying to remember all the buttons for this. Let's just move around a fair bit. Here we go. This peg here actually. Let's do this peg. Let's do a couple of casts here. Yeah, here we go. So now we're going to cast out to the island. So 90% again. A good cast out. Bring that reel down to 22. Just press the left trigger slightly, just to tighten the line, and press the right trigger just to zoom in on that float. Keep an eye on it. When the float goes under, just wait a split second before you actually strike it. That's what I normally do. Oh, right in front of us. But yeah, patience is the key to this game. There's always fish around. It's just making sure you got the right kit, the right bait. And of course, every fish that you catch, you get your tackle points increased, so you can buy more tackle and whatnot. I need to check my tackle points actually, because I don't know how much I've got. Like I say, it's been that long since I played this. The trouble with me is I end up buying this on PC, then I end up buying it on PS5, and then I always have 2 sets of tackle points and all the rest of it. I should really just play it on one platform only and record it. The PC version now I think just cuts it, because I'm running it on this 4070 Ti. It just looks utterly amazing. So yeah, definitely more fishing on the way on the channel. I think we'll drop in. We've got to stay true to our roots, haven't we? That's the thing. It's I think the channel initially, I mean, I've been doing the channel now for about 4.5 years now, and for a period of time, I would say probably about a year or so, I actually just didn't bother putting anything on YouTube. I just kind of fell out with it a little bit, which really hurt my watch hours. So they went from 3,500 watch hours, nearly hitting the 4,000 target, right down to something like 1,000. So yeah, it was all built off the back of fishing initially, especially fishing SimWorld. It still gets views today. These videos still get lots of views today. Doesn't count towards my watch hours because they're old videos, but yeah, it's amazing to see that it still get loads of views. So yeah, just thought I'd go back to roots and do a little bit more fishing on here. You're getting a couple of little knocks on that float. Did you see it just dip under? Just bobble slightly there. There you go. There you go. Awesome, we're in again. So what I did then was just waited a split second, press the left trigger to start reeling in, at the same time use the right stick to pull back and just strike. So we're set on 22 so the fish can run, there's no strain, and then we just gradually increase the strain on the reel. It's nice and easy. I also love the fact that the line is, the braid's green coloured. You see it there? It's cool, that. I love how you get different coloured lines. This is not a particularly big fish. They're big enough, but it's not a huge monster. Might be a little jack pike. Oh, he's coming into the bank. Oh. What we got? What we got? What we got? Can't quite see me yet. Oh, it's not a pike. It's not a pike. Awesome. Epic. I should know what this fish is. It is a zander. Do you know what I was going to say, zander? It's a zander. £11 9 ounce. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's do another cast out. Do a couple of casts. Oh, dead on 90% again. So you're starting to get a little bit of a gist of how I play it now. Let me know what you think. Do you still enjoy fishing games? Do you play this game a lot? Are you an avid fisherman? Do you enjoy pike fishing? Do you prefer carp fishing? Or bass fishing even? Changing light on the lake, you can see there it's a little bit brighter. It's hard for me to tell whether there's still a big audience for this game or not, but I enjoy playing it, so I thought, why not? Let's just do a video and we'll chuck it out on the channel. If it gets a few views, then we'll do a lot more. Not a problem. Yeah, I need to find out if I can increase where that says float set to make it a little bit deeper. I'd like the roach to be on the floor, to be honest, and on the bottom of the lake. Yeah, I'd be really keen to know if there's still a lot of people playing this game. I mean, I don't see it being up there on the number one on Twitch or anything. It's a very niche game in that respect, I guess. But yeah. And I wouldn't say it's exactly action packed. I mean, it's not end action as you would get in NFL or basketball or any of that sort of stuff. It's a patient game, isn't it? It's a chill out game. It's very much chill out. Again, just keeping an eye on that float. The good thing about my setup here is I'm actually playing this on, I'll give you the spec of the monitor. So it's an Aorus, I think it's a 42-inch Aorus Gigabyte. There we go, we're in again. Whoa, this is a good fish. Got the old heartbeat. So the monitor is an Aorus, a Gigabyte Aorus 42-inch, 140 megahertz monitor that I use for sim racing and whatnot. So the clarity on this is insane. It's got a low response rate. So you got the heartbeat going there. So this is a reasonable fish. Let's see how we go. It's not a huge run. Not a huge run. We might get a glimpse. Let's just keep that pressure on. Got a little heartbeat on the go. Let's see him. Oh, it's a big Xander. Ho ho ho! Look at the size of this bad boy. Crikey. Blimey, he's huge. It's going to be more than £11 that fish. Just put a bit more pressure on. Very sharp teeth Xander. Of course, just like Pike. Keep that rod up, see if we can get him in. No, he's not ready yet. Not ready yet. Just keeping the rod high and just the tip of the rod just behind me a little bit. Just keeping that strain on. Let's say the nice big reel helps. There we go, he's in. Oh, look at the teeth. £23. My God, personal best. That's not bad, is it? That is not bad at all. That is not bad at all. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Right, let's walk around a little bit further. Okay, I'm enjoying this. Here we go. I'm gonna go walk over the bridge. Let me walk over the bridge. There we go. This is bizarre this. I've played this a lot in the past. Let me just check out the lake. That'd be cool to go fishing up there, wouldn't it? Yeah, I've never actually, even though I played this game a lot in the past, I've never actually fished on this side of the bridge, oddly enough. Just check out the wind on those trees there. You see, there's certain things in this game that I think are modelled fantastically well. Like the wind there going through the trees is brilliant. But the hand modelling of the character is utter pants. It's funny. Can we stand down there, do you reckon? I reckon we could. Let's just stand here. There we go. Right, I've never fished from here before. Ooh. So let's alright, let's just do a cast. Let's do a cast. Here we go. 85% this time. Flick of the left trigger just to tighten the line, and we'll just keep our eye on that afloat. I've forgotten how good fun this is actually. Because the one thing that I like about this, one, I'm not like racing or competing against anybody. It's not like fast action gameplay. You're super having to think every second about it. It's just chilled. which is so cool. Got some fish rising there. Little knock on the float. I'll need to get the old fishing SimWorld installed again, and then we can jump back on that too, which will be quite good fun. I always enjoyed the canal, the Union Canal, on fishing that. That was good fun. Not sure, is that in this game? I can't remember which game it is. Is that fishing SimWorld or is it the catch? I think it's fishing SimWorld. Yeah, so I've got the house to myself, so hence the reason why we're on fishing today. I might do a couple of fishing videos today. But yeah, keep an eye out on the channel, because there's videos being uploaded every single day. We've got various videos across all different sports, premiering, focused really on the gameplay really, rather than listening to me waffling on all the time. So if you're thinking about purchasing a game, you want to check it out. And one point of difference that I'm trying to do above you know, a lot of other YouTubers, I'm trying to make sure that we record everything at a really good frame rate and in 4K, so you can really see what that game looks like. I've been meaning to do a little bit of a overview of the kit that I have and that I use for recording, so that you guys have a little bit more of an idea, because we've invested heavily in all sorts of kit, including Elgato capture cards and all sorts of things. So yeah, all helps towards creating really top quality gaming content for the channel. Oh, fish rising there. I do like spinning actually for fish too. Actually, I like spinning for pike, not just dead baits, but yeah, using lures and stuff like that is always good fun. Just getting a little knock. You see the little knocks that are happening there on the float. You can just see it bobbing up and down. Just going back to this monitor. This monitor, the picture on this is like so pin sharp and detailed. You can see every single detail. So that float bobbing up and down there. Let's just give it a little nudge. There we go. Just a gentle, just flick of the left trigger on the controller. It's nice and easy. That'll shoot under in a minute. I used to watch a few live streamers who were streaming, I think it was Fishing SimWorld it was, and the catch. And yeah, I used to enjoy the interaction, watching the interaction with everyone coming in and giving advice and whatnot. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Like I say, I've had lots of questions before about, you know, where did you get the dead baits from and all that sort of stuff. But like I say, I think it's Predator's Pack it's called. If you download that DLC for this game, you will get hold of dead baits in the float and all that sort of stuff. So that's where it comes from. It doesn't come with the game when you first buy it. You have to invest in the DLC, which isn't much. It's only a couple of quid, isn't it? It's not a lot, but it just expands the game that little bit further and allows you to use various dead baits. Like I say, I've got mackerel and all sorts of dead baits available in this, but roach is generally my favourite. If I ever was going pike fishing for real, that would be my choice, my bait choice. So I'm just fishing directly opposite that tree. See how it's a little bit quieter on this side now? Getting a little knock. Little knock. I use a very similar technique when I'm float fishing for carp. I just use the one rod, use a waggler float in your inventory. Normally sweet corn. I love just using a single sweet corn or maggot, and then I tend to fish actually really quite close into the bank, to be fair. There we go. Strike. There we go. Just give it a second just to dip under. Just let that float disappear, and now we're back into another fish. Again, not as big as the big pike that we caught initially, but a welcome fish nevertheless. Here we are. Is it another zander? Or is it a pike? Oh, a bit of strain. It's a zander. Yeah, it's a zander. You're not guaranteed, Pike. You're not guaranteed, Pike. You do tend to catch a few zander in the process. You can generally tell when it's a pike because it'll just do a huge run. There we go, we're in. Just look at it. I love the look at the sharp teeth in that. 14 pounder. Awesome. Right, let's just walk around a little bit. Just give you guys a good example of this dead bait fishing with the roach. So that's that tree that I was looking at, I think, over there, isn't it? Right, let's just push around a little bit. Let's just pick a spot. Let's just have a look. Could stand on that rock there, actually. Do you think we could stand on that rock? Yes, we can. It's a good platform. Might even be able to cast right out to that island, you know. Let's have a look. Oh, 90. Let's see how far out this goes. No, it's not too bad. It's got a good spot, actually. I could have cast that out a little bit further. This would be a good spot to go carp fishing, actually. Just whack it in just in that little, where that tree is on the island there, just that little tree in front of us. And you've got the, I don't know what you call them, reeds, I guess. You've got a little reeds there left and right. That'd be a fantastic carp spot, that, actually. I need to remember that. There you go. Got a little knocks on the float. One thing that I always thought that was missing from this game, and I know that they do simplify games. I understand the reasons why they simplify games. You know, if you go on Oxley's, let's say for example you go on Oxley's, it would have been so good if the developers would have allowed you to create fishing clubs. So, you know, if you look in your local town, you've probably got a fishing club in your local town, yeah? So you could get all your mates and create a fishing club. And you could have had tournaments set up like that. That would have been really cool to do. I know you can just jump on tournaments and stuff, but it'd be great if you had like a fishing club with your own logo on it and all that sort of stuff. This is a pike. This is a pike. Here we are. I'd love to see a real more focused British game. I have got Fishing Planet installed, but you know what I find with Fishing Planet? I think it's quite complicated. I think the interface is quite weird to use and it's just odd. I just don't feel, this is the closest to, like, you know, if I was going fishing here in the UK, this is the closest to the style of fishing that I would do, whether it's carp or pike or whatever. Here we go, got another pike. Another pike. So the fish goes to my right and I move the rod to the left. He's coming in. He's coming in. This 30-pound line's doing well. Hook strained. I don't want to lose it. Nice and easy. In you come, in you come, in you come. No, stay out the reeds. Got a little bit of a run on there. ease off the strain. Just let the fish run, tire out. Nice and easy. I don't know why I got sunglasses on. There we go, he's in. Oh god, what's this one? £26? Oh, 24. Wasn't far off. £24. Good solid markings on that fish. Awesome. Right, this is a good little spot. I quite like this. I think I might revisit this spot when I come to do a bit of carp fishing. Let me just nudge around a little bit. I'm just using the Xbox controller on the PC. Let's just see. This bit interests me here. Because I think I can get quite close to the island here. Oh yeah, there's a peg down there. Here we go. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Right, let's nudge down here. Let's get through these bushes. There we go. Right, so the island's a bit closer now. Ooh, again, a good carp spot this. Ooh, I think we need to cast this a different way. I think we need to cast it like this because... Let's just see how far out this goes. Let's just wind that in a bit. Alright, I might actually hit the island here, but... Let's have a look. I want to get it close to the island, so it's a bit of a challenge, this one. Let's try a little bit further out. 85. That'll do. That'll do. That'll do. Happy days. Oh, let's bring the tension down a bit. Just keep an eye on the float. I love the lighting. You see how the fluorescent orange on the top of the float? You see how the reflections on the water, just top and bottom. Oh god, that was right away. Blimey, Riley. Crikey. Another pike. Flippin' heck. Flippin' heck, he says. Good god, that was instant. Yeah, I just think I've found a couple of great spots for carp fishing. Got a bit of a run on, 25 yards out. So this lake, again, which is a DLC, I think you can download separately, I think, in the Catch Carping course. It's based in Poland, I believe. So it's not a UK lake or anything like that, or meant to be UK. It's actually based in Poland. But I do like it. It's one of my favourites. It's very picturesque. I just wish they'd brought out more locations in this. You know what I mean? It would have been so good to have more locations and different lakes and British lakes, and I don't know. Maybe one day they'll come up with a game that's got all that in it and is supported, rather than just keep bringing out basically the same game. Fishing SimWorld, then we had Bassmaster. Lots of people were complaining it's just the same game, weren't they? Oh, come off the bank. There we go. Keep that rod up. Keep the strain on behind me a little bit. He's in. There we go. What a fish. A little bit lighter colour. Northern pike, 25 pounder. Let's toggle the view so you can see. Got the fishing mat there to do the unhooking part. Right, let's just. I'm keen to see if we can. 85 again. I seem to keep getting that 85% mark. Just tighten the line up. There we go. I mean, you can imagine pike swimming around these islands, can't you? Obviously predator fish. That might be the only pike on this side, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows, who knows? I can't even remember. Oh, here we go. We're in again. I can't even remember since I bought this graphics card. I can't remember playing this game, so this might have even be the first time I played it on this graphics card. I'm just starting to notice a heck of a lot of detail in like the rocks and the foliage and stuff like that. So it's making me want to play the game more. So I do know a little bit about fishing because I have spent many years fishing. I've never fished for pike in real life. Salmon, trout, and coarse fishing, basically carp fishing, silverfish. Did you hear that dog barking then? Was that like an echo? That was cool, wasn't it? So yeah, I know a little bit about fishing and whatnot, what I've learned over the years, and I've got tons of fishing gear in my garage and whatnot, so I just want to try and bring some of that into this if I can. Just treat it as a proper little fishing session. Let's just keep that rod up. I'm just trying to guess the weight. I love to guess the weight. I always try and guess the weight before I land a fish. I can also tell the response rate on this monitor is really good because the way the line's cutting through the water on my old monitor, it used to be quite bad. Used to get quite a few trail marks of the line cutting through the water, which was a pain. £24. Oh, 25! 25! Awesome. We've caught some fantastic fish on this session today. I cannot believe that's right. Let's just move up a little bit. One more. We're going to, because we did say we would move round. I can't remember which tree it was. Let's have a look. Is it that one there? It might be that one there on my right. That's the one I could see, I think, between the islands. Yes, it was. So that I was fishing on the opposite side there when we first started, remember? And I said it'd be good to go fishing on this peg, which is looking at that big white tree there. That tree right behind me now there. Okay, so let's do a cast. We're going to cast. Now I'm going to take it back up to... I'm going to do a full cast here. I don't know if I'm going to end up hitting the island, but let's just do a full cast. 85%. Close to the island, this. There we go. That'll do. Perfect. Okay, bring that down. Anybody that knows me knows I always have it set at 22. Again, a really cool spot for fishing. I love this. Close to the island. A little bit sheltered. I would have also loved to have seen this game with a little bit more ripple. You know where you have the dynamic weather situation thing that you choose. I would have loved to have seen it a little bit more choppier, then really flat camp, and then with a bit of a ripple like this. It'd be good to have changed the water dynamic slightly in this game, I feel. But, you know, it's fantastic, isn't it? I mean, look at it. You can't get more realistic looking water than that, can you? So to me, this is like almost like proper predator fishing. This is like walking around the lake with a single rod, trying different spots, see what you catch. That to me is real cool predator fishing. I quite fancy in the next video doing Loch Mickle and maybe doing some trout fishing on there. Maybe using the some of the cool lures that I've collected over the months. little bit quiet on this side, isn't it? Again, this would be a great carp spot. You see the reeds there to the left of the float? Just drop a boilie just in front of those reeds there and catch any carp coming round the island on the right and sweeping round in the back of the float there. I reckon that'll be a really good carp spot, that. It'd be great if you could have got on a boat in this one too, actually, and just be a bit more dynamic with the different locations that you could choose to fish. Let's just see if we can pull one out here. I could just look at the trees all day. I think the way the trees are modelled and the wind going through the leaves is fantastic. Imagine this in Unreal Engine 5. God, that'd be mind blowing, wouldn't it? It'd be incredible if a game was produced in Unreal Engine 5. I don't know if anybody saw that video that went around YouTube recently of that first person shooter game that looked like it was a body cam, and it just you know, body cam view, and it just looks so realistic. Can you imagine a fishing game? Oh god. And I've said it a million times, the coast fishing that I normally go is pole fishing. It'd be so cool to have a pole fishing game where you had all the kit and you had your box and you had the different carbon poles you could choose with the different elastic, you know, the technical part of it. That's what I love about pole fishing, that technical aspect to it. And it would have been fantastic to see pole fishing in this type of game, you know, where you sat in your seat and you've got your pole and the elastic and all that stuff. It'd be so cool to do that. So cool. And then you could have your fishing clubs with all your mates and everything, and then you could all have tournaments that way and everything. Oh, that'd be so cool. Sometimes I feel like with this sort of game, it's almost like a bit of a halfway house. It kind of represents, in a lot of ways, many different aspects and different types of fishing. And it kind of almost gets there with the UK style of fishing with stuff. I mean, you know, like I say, if you were going pike fishing, I'd use a dead bait like this and a float and all that stuff, so that's fine. Lure fishing, yeah, not a problem with that. But it would be nice to see pole fishing, or I can't imagine fly fishing ever coming into this sort of situation. It'd be pretty hard to animate that, I would imagine. I don't know how you would do that, but and one of the biggest things that's always missing, I think, from certain games is sea fishing. Actually, sea fishing, beach caster, proper sea fishing. Got another Xander. Oh, I've got so many ideas. If I could build it like that, a game like that myself, I'd do it. Right, let's land this as Xander. It's been a great session. This we've caught a good mixture of fish. We've got some huge pike at the beginning. Blimey, Riley, that was huge. That fish, clunker. A few pike, a few Xander. Good mix, 50-50 mix. But of course, that pike at the beginning of the session did it for me. That was an absolute stonker of a fish. So we've got a screenshot. We're going to make that our cover for this video. I love that dog barking. Yeah, this was Jezioro Bestii fishing the deadbait roach, which you can purchase as part of the Predator Pack DLC. Hope you enjoyed this session. Definitely, we'll get this up on the channel. We'll keep an eye on it, see how everyone responds to it and the views and whatnot. And I would like to do quite a few more fishing videos, do a salmon, trout, different species, different techniques, different lakes and whatnot, and of course all recording in 4K. Drop me a sub if you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate it. The channel just gets so much momentum by broadcasting different sports type content and using that as the backbone for the channel. Really, I've tried to come up with a little bit of a strategy, rather than just chucking anything out there. I try to sort of have a little bit of a theme. You'll notice all the playlists are named after different sports to make life a little bit easier for everyone. So we've got a fishing playlist, of which this will appear. But yeah, hope everyone has a great day. Catch you all on the next SimWorld Gaming video. Cheers folks, catch you later.